Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another training vlog. Today we got legs, so I got some snatches, squat, split squat, RDOs, some accessories at the end. In between my sets, I'll just talk about some things I've been thinking about and talk about some strength conditioning stuff. So for my snatches today, I'm doing what my coach calls snatch prep. So it's 3 different movements and one complex. You're gonna do a hang, shrug, hang, high pull, and then a hang snatch. And I'm doing this because I'm really been struggling to keeping the bar close to my body. So it's just giving me more practice and repetitions of that pull movement. I need to engage my lats, pull the bar close to my body, and keep the bar close as I pull, and then I can snap and catch the bar. So the other day, I had someone on my Instagram DM me asking if I could write them a program. I was like, yeah, I can. Saw that he was a high school kid, plays baseball. But he asked me, can I specialize the program? I was like, what do you mean by that? He said, I need to specialize for baseball. And like, I already talked about this before, but I think that training in the weight room should be general. Obviously, like a lineman and a wide receiver might train a little bit differently, but there's going to be similarities in their training. Like 80% of strength conditioning programming is lifting heavy weight, lifting like moderate to lightweight fast, throwing, sprinting, and jumping. Like if you have like those 5 things, you have like the meat and potatoes of a really good program. Like all the other nuanced stuff and like position specific stuff, like okay, there's some like I said, some room to wiggle there. But in terms of sport specific training, there's a lot of coaches who like say they'll like put a resistance band around someone's hips and make them go do like basketball drills or dribble a soccer ball or catch a football while someone's holding on with a resistance band, calling it sport specific training. But I just feel like in the weight room, you should try to just be getting stronger, faster, more athletic, and like in practice, that's where you focus on the sport specific training. That's where you work on your skill work. So I think there needs to be a clear distinction between general weight room and practice sport specific. To go on about the whole sport specific training, like using the logic to include exercises because you think they're sport specific, that's also as bad as excluding other movements because you don't think they're sport specific enough. I think a common argument I see is people are like, oh, we don't Olympic lift or use the variations because they're not sport specific. Only weightlifters need to be cleaning and snatching. But you're never going to have a barbell on your back in the game, or you're never going to be bench pressing in a game. Like those are also just general movements. And I think that's what makes Olympic lifting so good and useful for athletic performance is they're like you're just good at building general quality. So triple flexion, triple extension helps build a rate of force production. It helps you learn how to catch a load. So like think about whenever you're absorbing contact in football or basketball, you're absorbing contact with a barbell with the Olympic lifts. It overloads you eccentrically because you have to propel the bar up and then catch the bar, slow down the movement of the bar. There's just a bunch of good things about the clean, the snatch, the jerk that makes that, even though some people will say they're not sport specific, I think they're great tools in building athletic development. If you're a young athlete, middle school, high school, and you're trying to get into the weight room to get stronger, but you don't have a strength coach to guide you, don't just follow these workouts you see online and copy the workouts you see other athletes doing that have like all these fancy looking exercises like they're on Bosu balls or just sport specific training again. Because if you're young, all you need to worry about is getting stronger, faster, more athletic through general work. So make sure you're squatting, you're hinging, pulling, pushing, and like I said before, sprinting, throwing, jumping. Just do general strength conditioning work, and that's all you need to worry about. You don't need to worry about all these fancy exercises with like bands and accommodating resistance and all these fancy terms because like they're useful, but you need to first establish a foundation. My mentor gave me this analogy: a building can only be so tall as it is wide. So build a wide general base, and then you can start building and peaking to get taller to build your athleticism even more. All right, guys, that's it for today. Pretty solid workout. I've been stacking some good sessions week after week, adding weight to the bar, adding reps every set. Um, Before we close out, I want to talk about something I saw. There's this guy named Will Rattel that I follow. He used to be a strength coach, but he still works at the same school, I believe, just now as a professor. He gets to teach. But he had made a video, and in the video, he answered a question, do strength coaches need to look the part? And he said they do. And I agree with that. It's actually something I struggle with because, like, obviously, I'm not jacked, right? Um, I'm just like, I would say I have like an average physique for a person who's like recreationally active, used to play sports in high school. But definitely like something that I'm internally thinking about, kind of struggling with, like, because I graduate this summer. So really looking to either get really athletic or at least a little, more mass on my frame. Good mass though, not just getting fat because you can go watch this video for his like really deep thoughts on it. But he pretty much just said like you can't. It doesn't really make sense to be a strength coach if you're either really really out of shape or really skinny and weak. And obviously there's exceptions like if you're an older coach or you have some type of restriction or you had an illness. But typically athletes are going to buy in more and trust you more if you look the part. And there's a correlation between like being athletic and being strong and knowing how to coach, but it's not a causation. Like there's plenty of coaches who look the part but may not be knowledgeable of the body and vice versa. Like there's plenty of coaches that have all the knowledge up here and they have good people skills. They know how to program. It's just they don't look the part because either they don't train or, like I said before, they had other limitations. But can't really. I just talked about I've been talking about living in the present, so can't really focus too much on that. Just all I got to do is focus on each workout that I have at the current day, try to give it my best effort, and hopefully as I continue to stack good workouts, my body adapts and I get the physique and adaptations that I want. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comment down below. Please like and subscribe. And as always, God bless.